Building a defensible scope of loss, the foundation of professional adjusting. One missed measurement, one blurry photo, one water stain you walked past because you were in a hurry. That is all it takes to turn a clean claim file into a problem. And when that happens, it does not just create more work, it can lead to supplements, reinspection requests, complaints, attorney involvement, and a hit to your reputation as an adjuster. Here is the mistake a lot of rookie adjusters make. They think the job is to walk around, take pictures of what is obviously damaged, and move on to the next claim. That is not the job. Your job is to build a defensible scope of loss. That means your file should tell the story clearly enough that someone else can review it later and understand what happened. The desk adjuster was not standing there with you. The carrier was not standing there with you. The claim manager was not standing there with you. They only have what you collected. So your inspection has to be thorough enough that your file can stand on its own. Your real job is building a defensible scope. A scope of loss is not just a shopping list of broken items, it is a professional report. It explains the cause of loss, the extent of damage, and what is needed to return the property to its pre-loss condition. If a contractor challenges your scope, your photos and notes should support your position. If a supervisor reviews your file, they should not have to guess. That is the standard. So when you inspect a claim, do not think of yourself as someone just checking boxes. Think of yourself as building the case file. You are gathering facts and documenting conditions. And just as important, you are documenting what is not damaged. Undamaged areas matter because they provide context. If one roof slope has storm damage, the other slopes matter too. Before you ever get to the property, the inspection has already started. Call the policyholder, explain who you are, why you are coming out, and set expectations. Be professional. Before you leave, review the assignment, know the date of loss and the reported cause. Do not show up blind and try to figure it out in the driveway. That is improvising, not adjusting. Once you arrive, start with the policyholder. Ask what happened, when they noticed it, and what they are concerned about. Then, walk the property. And I mean walk the entire property. For a storm claim, do not just stare at the shingles. Look at the gutters, vents, soft metals, siding, windows, and fences to find the direction and severity of the storm. For a water loss, your job is to find the source and follow the path. Water can move behind walls, under floors, and into rooms that may not look damaged at first glance. Slow down. Use a moisture meter when needed. Check adjoining rooms, closets, and ceilings. That is the difference between a rookie and a professional inspection. For a fire loss, the damage is not limited to what burned. Smoke, soot, and odor travel. You need to think about HVAC insulation and the path smoke took through the structure. Your photos protect your file. Take wide shots for context, medium shots for the area, and close-ups of the damage, and label them so someone knows what they are looking at. Pay attention to the materials. Drywall is not plaster. Laminate is not hardwood. Those details matter because the estimate depends on them. Guessing is not adjusting. Your file should answer questions before someone has to ask them. If it does that, you are doing the job right. If it leaves people guessing, you are creating problems. Your scope of loss is your professional signature. It reflects your work ethic, your knowledge, and your integrity. In this business, your reputation is built one file at a time. Be systematic, be thorough, and build a file that nobody can argue with. If you want more training, like and subscribe. Now get to work.